It is summer everywhere else in It is summer everywhere else in South Africa except on Lion's Head, where we are experiencing a very snowy Alps at the moment. Sea Point, Green Point, even Table Mountain is still fine. You can't see it from this side of Lion's Head. Table Mountain is becoming cloudy. It looks like they're setting the table for some other feast. But for those of you who don't know the reference, Table Mountain, shaped like a table. When they say the table is being set, it's the cloud cover rolling over like a tablecloth. So, beautiful day here. Without further ado, you can stop looking at my face and enjoy the rest of the views. Flipping you over right now. Bye. Sorry for my fingers securing. Here we go. And there we go. Look like it might be snowing any moment now. Quite humid by Cape Town standards. I think currently 30 odd degrees. Definitely not here on the mountain though, but I think early 30s, late 20s, at least. Climbing up Lion's Head from Signal Hillside. I wanted to avoid the gravel road because I'd like more single track today, less Jeep track. Also still playing around with different settings, still getting to know this equipment, so still might be panting, and that's okay. Look at that. A glimmer. Today I'm grateful for having lungs, having legs that can carry me up mountains. Grateful for safety. Hello, hi. Grateful for friendly people. God damn it, you get so many grumpy guys out there. If you're a grumpy person, this is my wake-up call to you to stop immediately. You're just making it harder for yourself, my bro, for no one else. Well, I suppose at times for somebody else, for a few moments, and then hopefully they get over it and you're still stuck in the grump. So, stop it. And if you know a grumpy dude or dudette who needs to hear this, send this to them. So, I was asked by your friend to send you this message. They care so much about you, and they think that you'll be so much happier if you just get out of your grump slump. And this is me urging you, join us on the other side. It's fun here. It's fun, I promise. And if you don't like it, I'll give you your money back. Sorry. Distance, lap 1.
Lap 1, 13:48.
So I usually come in to do Lion's Head when I'm in town out for castings. I do the odd casting for TV commercials. I've been very lucky to hear about 2 commercials that I've been booked for the upcoming 2 weeks. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. See, friendly people. I've been lucky enough to be casted for 2 advertisements. So came into town today for a wardrobe fitting and decided I was doing Lion's Head as per usual. So very thankful for Lion's Head being here, for Lion's Head being relatively safe so far. I've heard many bad stories and many people having the misfortune of being robbed here. So far I'm very thankful to have been safe. So love it. Hello, hello.
This way goes also down, or just up?
Yeah, so you just go up and then you'll see it's going to go down eventually.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I think you just keep left and then eventually it will go around to the parking lots.
Ah, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Thank you.
enjoy. So yes. Oh, how beautiful. Look at that view. Guys making the most of it. Oh, wow. I mean, come now, people. How can this not be on your bucket list at least? I know there are so many people who will never have the privilege of seeing this. And I think that's a very big part of the reason why I'm doing this. Just because I'm, first of all, extremely grateful that I'm able to experience this. And second of all, if there's somebody out there who can't experience this, hopefully I can give you a small taste of what you can be, what there is to experience over here. Oh, that's the road back. I think I'm going to take the gravel road back. I'll see. Oops. Here the climb starts. Okay. Love this section. I usually run this, but or try to run this, but I'm happy to remain at talking level. Hi.
Hi.
Hello. Friendly people. Hi. So grateful for the clouds. Cools down the mountain in a massive way. Thanks for coming along. Grateful for safety, grateful for cooler temperatures. I know we complain about the heat in Cape Town, but the people in the Philippines at the moment, where they are experiencing midwinter in the very small case that it actually exists there, To them it's like we have summer and then we have rain. They are still hot and thankful for cooler weather today. Even midwinter, they're thankful for having cooler days. I was recently in October last year. I was given the amazing opportunity of spending 2 weeks there, and I'll be going there again end of Feb. And country is amazing. It's insane. Haven't done much hiking there, but damn it, it's humid. It's like Durban. Durban on the most humid day. That's the Philippines when it's actually palatable for them. Beautiful green jungle. Friendly people. Very hospitable. Extremely. I loved every moment. One hand only. Tricky. Not doing the running vest again. What do you call it? The chest strap, sorry. It feels to me like there's tons of shaking. So I think for handheld, especially while running, the selfie stick's the best. Not the safest. Especially on Lion's Head. But I'll be as cautious as I can, I promise. Massive shout out to anybody who has done Lion's Head before. Massive shout out to anybody who would still love to do it. Massive shout out to everybody who would still love to do it, or who would love to do it but aren't able to for whatever reason. This is for you. And massive shout out to anybody who has done this before and gotten hurt or worse on the mountain, and to all the loved ones who might have lost somebody here. I can promise you, as that's Table Mountain ahead of us, you'll see glimpses. I promise you, anybody who has ever seriously gotten hurt on Lion's Head, they were probably in a very, very happy mental space while being here, because you are surrounded with magic. I once had an accident. I fell off my mountain bike in front of my old workplace. I did not wear a helmet that day, and I know, foolish of me. I also just felt like I went to sleep, and then I woke up briefly in the ambulance after the fall, and then in hospital again in cold shock, completely panicked. And I have to go slowly, my hands are occupied. So I fell off my mountain bike, not wearing a helmet. And afterwards, I was dealing with tons of brain fog, as you do with a serious concussion. I had hairline fractions under my left eye, as well as above on my skull. And afterwards, I went through a really low dip, and one of the recurring thoughts that I had was, where would I rather die? I could have died that day. I'd heard of a guy a week after me, 2 weeks maybe, as I went to have the stitches removed. There was a guy who had a similar accident to the one I had, and he ended up with a broken neck. So the recurring thought I had was, I could have died, or I could have been seriously injured. Where would I rather be injured? In front of my old workplace, which I really despised back then, or in a beautiful place and on a beautiful mountain like this one. And there's no comparison. Just never gets old.
It's a big one, isn't it?
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
Good, thanks. You?
Yeah, good, thank you. Can you monitor it? Thank you. It does break occasionally, so you do get glimpses.
You do.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is beautiful in itself, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely makes it so much more cool.
Yeah.
It's true.
Enjoy. Thank you. So to you. Hi. Thanks.
You have just 5 minutes.
Sorry?
You have just 5 minutes until there.
Oh yeah.
Get a 1:15.
Yeah, thanks. Good news. Hi. Hi. Hello.
Lap 2,
Hi.
1835.
Yeah. From previous calculations, I think it's about 6 minutes. Okay. Let's check. 33 now. It might be 5. Feeling quite strong. There's no traffic. Any older South Africans, 35 years old, shout up. I'm talking about 40 up, probably older. There used to be this TV ad on the SABC channels of this little chick, duck or chicken, don't know. They were playing on a forest floor with this beautiful upbeat classical music playing. And it would just go on like that for seconds. And the tagline was pure joy, also available in juice. Best TV advert. If anybody knows where I can find it, please let me know. I've been looking for it for years. But that's how I feel when I'm here. I feel this feeling is available in juice because it's pure joy. Some of you might say, why does he like to torture himself? It's not torture. My soul is smiling. And that's it. That's what matters. That's all that freaking matters. I posted the not feeling life today video. I think it was beginning of last week or the week before. And it's days like that you have to hold on to days like this. It gets you through those days. And it's days like that that make these days so much more special. I'm here. $37. Oh my God, that was 4 minutes. Okay. Resume. You are very close.
Oh, thank you.
As in probably 50 meters.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Shook. I should have a QR code on me. And if people ask me about my channel, to just give them the QR code that links them immediately to the channel's website. I mean, call me a farm, you've only been asked once. Hey, Rockhopper. Doing good, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. I want to show you to the world. Look. Hey, good job. Hi. Thanks. Hi. Thanks, man. Thank you. No, you can come. It's good. Thanks.
Yeah, I will run next week. Ready?
Hi.
Hello.
Slide. Rock, stone, clip. My word, I'm so thankful for these knees. Like, through all these Lions Head trips so far, I mean, don't get me wrong, they're not less painful, it still hurts, but I've gained really like tons of confidence in them. Like at the very least, I feel, I mean, not at the least, I mean, that's diminishing it, right? Because it's actually massive. But I really feel like I can depend on them holding me, like they're not going to give way under me. And it's only from doing this. It's only really from just doing this. And on the days I feel like I can't really go too fast, I go slower, and vice versa. Like when they feel they can carry me quicker, then I do that. Push them a little bit every day, a little bit better, a little bit more. And if you can't, then just rest them. And they literally thank you afterwards. Get those synovial fluid joints working, synovial joints working by means of the fluid. That's where it comes from, the saying, if you stop using it, you start losing it. And I think it starts with the synovial joints. So we have these, our big joints, knees, ankles, elbows, shoulders, are called synovial joints because they have these little pockets of synovial fluid which lubricates them. It's like this, it's like a car engine running on oil. If you start slowly and you do your proper warm-ups and mobility, the joints release the fluid and the cartilage is oiled sufficiently so they don't start wearing through prematurely. I'm not a scientist by any means, but I have found tons of value in discovering this, and so underrated for us to keep them moving. We always think, oh no, I have a knee ache, I should stop moving, my body doesn't like this. And the truth of the matter is, in most cases, or in many cases at least, that yes, sometimes people should not move and listen to your doctor. But I also believe that maybe it's more a question of just taking a step back, not doing that much. Maybe it was just a question of us doing, a matter of us doing too much too soon. Take a step back, a little bit slower. I'm going to make a bold statement now, a bold claim. And I can only argue this from a man's perspective, but I know there are many women who will relate to this. And that is that hi guys, hello, hi. Not advisable. That was scary. I am the poor man's adrenaline junkie. Such small little feats making me feel like a freaking extreme athlete. Anyway, what I was saying. So, I'm a boy at heart, will stay until the day I die. Love the quote saying, the idea is to die as young as possible, as late as possible, right? And I live my life by that philosophy. Like, that's the idea. I want to keep myself in relatively good shape so I can do the most amount of cool stuff that I possibly can and that my body will possibly allow, but I have to play my part in it as well. Hi guys.
Hey, hey, man.
Hi. So the idea is, or actually what I want to say is that especially from my era, and I'm talking about 80s baby, born in 1987, 78, man. So the boys used to play, you know. We had tomboys and we had, I mean, sorry if that's a derogatory term, I don't mean it that way at all. I used to have friends who were girls, who were considered to be the tomboys those days. It wasn't meant to be a negative term at all. And I used to love them. I mean, I was in love with like a ton of them. But still explains why they are predominantly my type. And some of them don't like girls. Big surprise. Because men are also assholes. Anyway. Hi. Hello, hi.
Hello.
So we come from that era, and boys used to play. I mean, I used to have tons of friends, and we would just play together and just do random shit. Hi.
Hi.
Hello. So when you stop doing that for a while, and it happens, life happens, we still go study, we get married, and we become more sedentary, and then one day when we decide we want to go back to it, we always think that we can pick up where we left off, right? Biggest mistake, because our body needs to adjust. Hi. Barefoot, dude. Shit, just to show off. Thanks a lot. Hi, thank you. So sorry. Thanks. Hi. Yeah, so we think we can pick right up where we left off, and what happens there? We tear our hamstrings, or we break our Achilles, tear our assholes, whatever. Hi. So the idea is your body, your muscles have memory, yes. I don't think your tendons and your ligaments have memory. Ligaments connecting bone to bone, tendons connecting muscle to bone. They have, first of all, way less blood flow. Second of all, probably not the load capacity that your muscles have. So yes, your muscles can pick it up, but that's why you're going to be sitting with a stiff back or shoulder for a few days after that, because tendons and ligaments need to come back up to speed before the muscle can be loaded the way it used to be. So this is a shout out to everybody trying to get back into it, or thinking about trying to get back into it. This is your... Is that a road going off there? I want to see. This is your... No, this can't be a road, can it? It really is. I love taking little routes that I haven't taken before. Anyway, so good job for those of you who have done it before. Just a friendly nudge in the right direction. Start slowly, give grace, be graceful on yourself. You don't have to start from 0 to 100. Start at 20 for 2 weeks. Check your body. If your body likes it, keep going. Maybe add a little bit. If your body's paining, Afrikaanse woord. If your body's in discomfort, take it back to 10. Start slowly, because now we do the job. We go up to 50% or 100% capacity, thinking we can do it the way we used to.
2004.
We get hurt, and it discourages us from trying again. And so years go by before we try it again. Same outcome. Hey. Hi. And shout out to everybody on this mountain with me today. You surely are great company. Thanks. Thank you for coming to Cape Town. I'm going to take the same walk back that I took here. I'm not going to go on the Jeep track just because I can. Variation is good, man. So I'm a late life diagnosee, if that's a word, of ADHD. Never knew I had it until I saw a video on TikTok. TikTok, right? Dr. TikTok. Dr. Talk. And I'm like, wait, hang on. I relate to this. And then went to a psychiatrist. He said, yep, yes, you're a 43-year-old dude diagnosed with ADHD. And my whole life made sense right at that moment. It's like, okay, it makes sense now. Everything makes sense. So completely makes sense now why I do certain things the way I do them. No excuses though. I mean, I'm not using that as an excuse. It's just great to know that sometimes I had this thing on my shoulder just driving me forward, where I just could not, for the life of me, stand still in that moment. It makes sense why I have to keep things fresh, why monotony kills me, literally kills me. Oh my, oh. And why I had to be in a job for 17 years to learn patience, and why I had to be put in certain family situations where I had zero escape from in order to teach me patience. And so thankful for those lessons. I mean, damn, without them, what are you, right? We're not born perfect. I mean, I suppose we can argue that in a way. We are all born perfect, and then we become screwed up, and then we have to unbecome that screwed up, right? Because we're born pure, I think. And then we pull somebody's hair because we saw that happen on the playground, and our mom tells us, don't do that. And you're like, yeah. Anyway. Still winter, going to snow anytime now in sunny South Africa, midsummer. 30 degrees, cloudy with the chance of heavy snow. Snowboarding down Lion's Head. Thank your knees, thank your feet, thank your ankles, thank your health. Thank you. Breeze. Thank you, shoes. How cool would it be to be able to say, this episode is proudly sponsored by New Balance shoes? But it's not. Because these are lacquer-tacker. Sorry, that's gross. I don't think I'm going in the right direction. Maybe I am. He's a boss. Yeah, here's my tracks. See them. love this. No, it's hard to believe that there was once a time where I couldn't run. I can't even remember how that felt. I mean, I can, but it feels like ages ago. Really ages ago. A whole different lifetime where I couldn't do this. It would be excruciating just to walk. Now it's still painful, but all the work that's gone into the knees and trying to get them stronger, conditioned for this. Wow. Wow. I'm grateful.
Left floor. 10-12.
So much confidence in them. Canons. Every day a little bit stronger. I brought my DJI mic mini. I brought it along with me today, so I really hope this time that the wind is less of an interference. So if it is a little windy at times, apologies, but this little mic muffler, they say it's called a dead cat. I'm not comfortable with that term because I have a cat whom I love dearly, and I shall not use that term. I take offense. Anyway, so I hope the wind muffler has done its job. Let's just call it a cat. I mean, just a cat. Okay? Good cat, good cat. Table Mountain is visible. Lion's Head. Wait. Listen, you have to respect guys like Ryan Sands, who does all these 100-milers and through the harshest terrain with all their gear on them, right? Hectic. I mean, I think at heart and in another life maybe, I am that guy who would really freaking love to do something like that. That's where the poor man's adrenaline junkie comes in. First of all, too old now. Second of all, those guys are just built different. Respect. Ryan, I've read your book. Trailblazer, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sorry if I have it wrong. What an inspirational piece of writing that was. And I love bikepacking. I've done a 700k bikepacking trip before, self-supported, no support vehicle, just all carried it on the bike. I live for that stuff.
Lap 5, 7:57.
Loved it. Definitely some of my proudest achievements. Demetri van Rooyen, yo, Eyster. I asked the guy, hey man, that looks beautiful. How far did you go today? He's like, no, just a small one. 23 Ks, trail running, like 1,200 meter elevation. Small one for the guy. built different, and he's actually doing the 100k. He's actually doing the 100k pass to pass this year. Flippin' respect, man. Envy and utter support at the same time. Well done, man. Okay, this is it. I'm here. Thank you. It was fun. I'm grateful. Stop recording.